Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony. And now the Lakers starting group. Maravich is out there with Robertson. Then there's Havlicek. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Cowens in at the 5. And for Utah, Bird out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's West. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Bird with it. West outside. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
That was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Wade outside. Passes it to Green. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 5. Plays it up and banks it in.
I'd say it's very hard to stay with Dwayne Wade in the pick and roll. His court awareness and decision making allow him to manipulate the defense.
Outside, Maravich. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's Maravich on the wing. 20 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. West against Love from 11 feet away. And it's Green missing. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan here, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
And that's why you have a designed offense. Create the kind of looks you want so you don't have to play hero ball.
Rodman against Havlicek. Back to West. Love grabs the board. Lakers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Here's Havlicek. Cowens passes to Maravich. Another shot. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Lakers on D, trailing by 2. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's George. Here's Walton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Lays it up off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Murphy dishes to George. Lanier, the pass to George. Played in with an nice touch off the glass.
Well, Paul George is not just a gifted perimeter shooter. That touch on the interior is impressive.
Pass to Wallace. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Finley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, and Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position, can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
White looking around, and the foul on Mike Bibby. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
For 3. The clock running down. Sends it home. What a shot.
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Walton is out there with Paul George. And there's Finley. Then it's Bibby. And it's Lanier in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Over to the left wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. On the clock, George.
And how about the heart and the attitude of Jones there on defense? Fantastic at just sticking with his man and not giving him any airspace.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Wallace outside. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. Green, he's checked in for the Jazz. Dwayne Wade comes in for Michael Finley. The Lakers making a switch here. About a minute into the second quarter of play. The pass to Walton. Stolen. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Robertson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Bibby passes it to Wade. The slam dunk by Wade.
And the vertical of Wade still remarkable. A high-flying two-guard who loves sending it home.
Lakers trail by 3. Now here's Robertson. Outside, Jones. Pass to Cowan. Kicks it out to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fades back. Here's Lucas, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing. You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Sure. Good on the shot.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. 1:43 left to play in the first half. No good from Maravich.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Passes it to Tomjanovich. Outside Maravich. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to West. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Tomjanovich. Rodman covering. Here's Maravich. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Whitey's checked in for Maravich. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. West can't get that one to fall. Lakers trail by 7. Havlicek outside. Feeds to Love. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Love's got his first basket.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Rodman kicks to Murphy. The pass to Bird. Three-pointer. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. And the shot goes in from Lanier.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
And so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Well, for Utah, they followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
They've really worked the inside.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Maravich, Kevin Love out there with Havlicek. Then there's Robertson, and it's Cowens in at the center position. Havlicek, the pass to Maravich. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Lock at 6. West with the steal. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. A slam dunk by Wade.
I'll tell you, how lethal a threat in these open floor situations does Dwayne Wade continue to be. This is so nice to watch.
Pass to Robertson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's Green missing. Lakers trail by 9 and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Walton's checked in for Rodman. Paul George comes in for Bird. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for West. George against Jones. Fires the 3. George, no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Maravich, good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's Bibby. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's George. And that one, good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Richardson dishes to Maravich. For the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Puts one up from 19. Finley can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 9. Richardson outside. Pass to Jones. Lucas against Bibby. Here's Wallace. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Jazz leading by 8. To the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Murphy against White. And he gets it to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Lanier the pass to George. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What a terrific take to the rim. Paul George is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
A different look for Utah. Bird comes in for Walton. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Michael Finley. That one misses. Lakers trail by 7. 3 from Robertson. Sinks the three-pointer. Robertson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. White against Murphy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 4. live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. They've got Dennis Rodman. He's out there with Bird, and it's Wade in at the 2-guard. That's the group right now for Utah. And here's Bird from the arc, and it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This guy's just pure strength from Kevin Love. The defense just not good enough.
West is checked in for Utah. And the Lakers also making a change. Havlicek is checked in. So it's the Jazz now. They lead by 1 on the wing. Bird. Nice ball movement by Utah. From 10 feet out. And he can't bank that one in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And there's Havlicek. That's good on the assist by White. Havlicek's got his first points of the night.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
And here's Bird from the arc. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Havlicek kicks to Robertson. Pass to Love. To the middle. Trying to find Havlicek. He's got it now.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
The first free throw is good. And Utah making a change here. Green's checked in. Maravich, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Havlicek. Utah with the ball. It's a 3-point game. West against Robertson. Now the pass to Bird. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Havlicek. They get it again. Great tee that time from Green. Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To halt the run, and the shot is good.
Well, some guys just excel at scoring through contact. And Dwayne Wade, how about the strength on that move? Wow.
Havlicek against Bird. Nice shot by Robertson. Robertson's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Lakers. Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Lead up top. Maravich defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know this as well as I do. Dwayne Wade is looking for the contact. This is a big physical player who loves to mix it up a little bit.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Walton's checked in for Green. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're ahead by 2. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
It's good. This game is all even. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Love. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Rodman. 8 on the wing. Maravich defending. Steps back and shoots. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And that one's good from Havlicek.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Whitey's checked in for Los Angeles. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Walton, the pass to Wade. Shoots over Maravich. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Well, he has a guy who has made a career of nailing clutch shots. Dwayne Wade, wow.
White the pass to Love. And Wade sends it back. Pass to Walton. He dishes it to Wade. Shoots over White. No good from Wade. Los Angeles calls timeout. The score knotted at 34. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Love with the ball for the Lakers. Now White. And the Jazz call time here. And here's Bird for 3. Bullseye!
Has anybody ever personified excellence in all areas of play the way that Larry Bird does? But more importantly, he's got that clutch juice.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.